It's over with, people. I'm officially declaring the console war over. Before I get into that, do me a favor, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new here. Let's get started. I think after 2.5 years, I think we could finally say that the PlayStation 5 is a better designed console than the Xbox Series X. Back in the 360 and PS3 era, the Xbox 360 wasn't as powerful as the PlayStation 3 on paper, but it was the better designed console. Games ran better, they looked better, unless it was a PlayStation first-party game, because it was easier to develop for. And I think after 2.5 years, we could finally say that the same situation is happening, but in reverse. The PlayStation 5 is easier to develop for, games are running better, looking better. We are at this point where I'd say maybe it's a 50-50 split between which games look better on which console now. But before, like this first 2+ years, the majority of the games were either running at a high resolution or a better frame rate on PlayStation 5. And I think more consistently, we're still seeing games with not drop as many frames on PlayStation as Xbox. And now with this Redfall news that they're putting out a first-party game that's supposed to look and run amazing. First-party games are supposed to be your showcase games, and it's launching at 30 frames per second. We're not seeing any games on the PlayStation 5 launch without a 60 frames per second mode at minimum. And that's a bad look for Xbox. And if I'm planting the flag in the ground right now and saying that the PlayStation 5 is the winner, it is the better designed console. I mean, if you have to wait 3+ years, 4 years for the Xbox to get most of the games running better and looking better, if that's even going to happen, I mean, the generation's only going to last so long. Was it worth it? No. I mean, I'm not a technical guy, but Xbox always talked about teraflops. And when before these consoles came out, Mark Cerny said that it's not all about teraflops. It's about other things, I/O input, and even developers came to his defense and said, yeah, you can't just judge power in developing games on teraflops. And I think that the truth has come that was true. So you're seeing Xbox lag behind in sales. In the UK, it's down 18% for the first quarter year over year, where PlayStation 5 is up 180% year over year in the UK. The same with the US. The US PlayStation is outselling Xbox by like 2-to-1, almost 3-to-1 now. And there's no Xbox Series X's in the stores. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're losing out on the Zeitgeist games. Like Hogwarts Legacy, people are associating that with PlayStation. Resident Evil 4, PlayStation. Call of Duty is still associated with PlayStation, even though Xbox wants to buy them. You're seeing people, when they first get their hands on their DualSense controller, it's a game changer. It's seriously, with the haptics and the adaptive triggers, it's something new. People are excited to play games on this platform where, I mean, I don't know, you're just seeing people not as excited about the Xbox platform. Sure, they have Game Pass, but I think that it's already been proven now that people are willing to pay for amazing experiences, and you're getting those experiences on the PlayStation platform where you're not getting them on the Xbox. I don't know, it's a really bad sign, and it's troubling for Xbox. They need to figure it out. It's not looking good. I don't think they're not going to be able to. I didn't think they were going to be able to pass PlayStation in sales to begin with, but I thought they'd make it more interesting, and it's trending back to where the PS4 and Xbox One sales-wise, that gap was. Xbox is starting to slowly creep down to where the Xbox One sales were, and PlayStation 5 is shooting up to where PlayStation 4 sales were, and this might turn out to be another lost generation for them. I think the quote-unquote value of Game Pass can only make up so much for all of these like bad headlines that they're getting with, especially with Redfall now, and people are starting in the Xbox ecosystem are starting to lose faith in Xbox as to where, you know, I primarily play on PlayStation, and I'm just thrilled with the experience that I've gotten over 2.5+ years. We've got Horizon Forbidden West DLC coming out. They're sure as hell no, that's not going to launch with only a 30 frames per second option. It's going to look amazing. PlayStation is putting out these games, real life photorealistic games that are running at 60 frames per second. In a game like Redfall, a first-party game on Xbox that looks kind of cartoony. Doesn't have high-quality textures like these PlayStation games, and they can only get it at 30 frames per second. That's a huge bad look for the platform, and I'm gonna say it's over with. It's over. PlayStation has won that battle through the zeitgeist. They've won the console war. That is the better designed box. It's done with. I'm planting my flag. That's it for today. Do me a favor, if you're new here, hit the like button and consider subscribing for more videos like this. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.